This is gonna be a little bit of a chit chat, get to know me, I guess, as well, since it's my first video. So this is how I used to do my makeup back in 2020. So this is all I know. I'm gonna do it the same way how I used to do it back in the day. So I am just going in with my primer. The one I chose out this time, it was by MAC, the Studio Radiance Moisturizing Illuminating Silky Primer. Now, I didn't do any research on any of these products. They were just kind of recommended by whoever was selling them, I guess, in the store. Now, I'm not a makeup artist by no means. This is strictly just for fun. Learning how to do makeup. There's no right or wrong answer. I keep hearing when it comes to makeup, it's art. Okay, so that's on. That actually smells really nice. It smells like a fancy hotel. Usually I go for a primer that kind of hides my pores. Not really sure if this one does it. So I am going to go in with my Beauty Blender. And then the foundation that I chose, it was the MAC Studio Radiance. I've never used this. And this is the color C45. I'm always nervous when I get color matched at the stores, because one time it was not the correct color for me and it did not look good. Because I don't really know how to match myself for foundation and concealer. If you have any suggestions on how to do that, let me know. Because usually I just rely on whoever's selling my product. Usually I just rely on whoever's recommending the product at the time in the store. Now, if I'm doing anything wrong, if you have any suggestions on anything, let me know. The quality of this is amazing. Like, the product blends out so beautifully, and you don't really need much coverage. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit on my nose here. Nice, I think. All right, so I usually like to do a little bit of color correcting, especially around the under eyes. And usually I go in with MAC Bright Forecast in the past, but they didn't have it when I was in this MAC store. So this one is Peach Luster, which the sales lady said would match better for my skin tone than Bright Forecast. We'll see. So this, I usually just like to put a little bit in my under eyes area just to color correct it, because those bags. Yeah, just like that. Never used this, so this shade. And then I'm just gonna blend that in with my Beauty Blender. I don't know if that did anything. Let me go back in again. My Beauty Blender is damp, by the way. To make the products work a little bit better. I get really, really bad eczema under my eyes and around them just because of the climate where I live. It's very dry. But it seems to be okay right now. It seems to be under control, thankfully. So for concealer, this is the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer in the shade NW18. I hope it's the correct shade for me. I really do, because when I went to Sephora, I asked the lady for help. And then the concealer she chose out for me, I forget which brand it was, but the name of the concealer was Vanilla. And I kind of looked at her, didn't say anything, and I was like, vanilla? Really? I don't know. It didn't really seem like the shade for me. And then my boyfriend's like, yeah, but like actual vanilla is like a darker shade, like actual vanilla, like for baking. So maybe it was the correct shade. I don't know. I like this concealer. This is the first time I've used this one. I have used other concealers by MAC in the past, kind of like in that little pump. And it was nice. It was pretty much full coverage. Oh, there's a hair on my face. Bags be really peeking through today. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. You know, sometimes girlies put a little bit of concealer in the corner here. Why not? Let's try it out. I mean, I don't know if it does anything. Kind of. I guess it kind of lightens that area a little bit. Now, I like to bake my under eye with kind of like a yellow tone. So back in the day in 2020, I used to use the Ben Nye banana powder, if you remember. So I couldn't find it anywhere in store, but this one by Huda Beauty, it's their Baby Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Kunafa. It's a kind of like a yellow shade. Now the packaging, I know they recently changed it, didn't they? I just got the mini that came with this little poof. I don't really use the poof. I just go in with my Beauty Blender. Okay, so let's just set this under eye area here. Pretty. I also like to go in with my brush. Just gonna dip it here in here and then kind of sweep it away, I guess. Wow. I don't really know how long you're supposed to let it bake for. Someone knows, please let me know. Now, to set the rest of my face, I am going to go in with my Kat Von D, I think it's the Lock-It setting powder. Again, first time trying this one, but actually, first time trying anything by Kat Von D. I don't think I've ever tried anything by her. Now, I kind of forget how you're supposed to set your foundation. Like, do you pat it? Do you sweep it? I don't know. I'm just gonna go in and pat it, I think. Patting it seems to be working. Oh, this is making me want to sneeze. Just now that I didn't drag my foundation into my neck. So, noted for next time. All right, very nice. Ole Henriksen, is that how you pronounce it? Pout Preserve. Now, I love these. I don't know if it's just me, but I actually feel like they plump your lips. Like what I forget where we were, but I was wearing this and then I gave my boyfriend a kiss and then a couple minutes went by and then he's like, "Are you wearing like lip plumper or something?" Because his lips were actually plump. And I had this on when I kissed him. And the nice thing about this one is it doesn't like burn your lips, because I do have some, like this one that I like by Too Faced, the lip injection, that does burn your lips, but it does have a little bit of plumping action, so I don't mind. And they smell really good. Okay, so I am going to set my eyebrows. I don't really fill them in because they're kind of bushy and like the way that they are. So I usually, I don't like them kind of going everywhere. So I just kind of set them with the clear brow gel. So this is just the Great Lash clear transparent gel. Just kind of slick them back. Okay. Right. Looking okay. All right, so I am going to use a little bit of eyeshadow primer. This is by Urban Decay. This is like, I believe it's the anti-aging one. Just kind of buffing it out with my beauty blender on my eyelid. This is just like a little blending fluffy brush. Now, this is the Naked Reloaded palette. I used to have the Naked Original. I got really distracted there. Okay, so we're going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with just like a brown neutral color boundaries. Let's do that. Just like this one right here. I don't know if you can see. Let me use my little pointer here. Right there. Okay. And I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. Just slap it down. The other eyelid. Okay, and then I usually like to go in with like a little crease brush and then put a little bit of like a darker shade in the crease here. So we'll use, let's see, Distilled. This, okay. Jeez. Distilled, this little brown shade right here. So many distractions. Jeez. Okay, so Distilled. Let's go back in the corner here. And then kind of sweep it into your lid. Is that the right term? Sweep it into the lid, kind of. Thing I must say about the Urban Decay eyeshadow, when I first was using the Naked palette, there was a little bit of fallout, you know, like where the eyeshadow kind of falls onto your cheeks here when you're using it. But a little bit, not too bad in the first Naked palette, but the Naked Reloaded, there is almost zero fallout, I've noticed, and it's great because you don't have to brush away any eyeshadow on the bottom here. All of the product just kind of stays on the brush and on your eyelid. We'll need this brush again. Shader brush. If I can find it. Right there. There we go. And then we'll just do, usually I used to do like a shimmery lid all the time. Didn't matter day or night. Loved sparkles, still love them, but like a shimmery shade on the lid. But we're gonna go a little bit neutral. Yes, let's use Bucked. You can see that. It's like a nice brown. And then I am just going to pat it all over the lid here. I just like, I don't know, neutral. What do people even do for eyeshadow these days? I'm not really sure, you know. What's in? What's cool? Sure, that works. For the highlight, I usually like to highlight my brow bone here and then a little bit in the corner of the eyeballs. So I'm going to go in with the color Bribe because it's nice, bright beige color, almost white. I need another flat shader brush. I only have one, so I'm just gonna wipe the excess shadow on a little tissue so I can reuse this brush again. Because I only have one and I need it. I used to have this brow pencil by Benefit. It was like almost like a shimmery pink that I used to put on the brow bone in the middle. And then I used to set it with a powder, but I didn't see it anywhere in Sephora. That's okay. I will go back in with my fluffy brush and then we're just gonna blend everything. Just keep blending. Just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep blending, blending, blending. basically, I just blend until there are no harsh lines. Everything's just soft and flows very nicely together. Just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep blending, blending, blending. Just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep. One thing that I am having issues with that I would like some help with, you know when you put your foundation on and then like in the corners here, it kind of starts to, I don't know, almost lift or kind of get like, what is the word? Not crusty, but like, yeah, like lifting, like the foundation is almost lifting and like pilling on the side here. And I can't figure out why. Is it my moisturizer not drying before I put the foundation on? I don't know. So if you know, please let me know what your theory is. Do you hear that? Thing on. Usually I do like a little bit of brown underneath my lash line there, so I'll also use a angled brow brush, and then we're going to go in with the same shade that we used all over the lid. So I believe it was Bucked, so I'll just use that and then kind of just line my lashes just to make it brown. We need some tunes up in here. It's very quiet. Cute. Okay, now I'm going to line my lash line and eyelid all over, I guess, with just a black eyeliner. Yeah, I'm using Kulfi. Pull it back, line my waterline, lash line. Pretty. Okay. I do like to line my, whatever it's called, waterline or liquid liner, or like using liquid liner. This one's by MAC. It's the Liquid Last 24 Hour in Point Black. I'm not a big fan of the brush just because it's thick and I don't know how to use it properly. I just need to practice, I think, but usually I like the felt tips better. I just find that they have more control over your wing. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay. So I'll start in the corner and then kind of just line my lid first. I was reading somewhere they recommend not to start your wing liner from out inward. What did they say? It was like start from the corner and then flick it out. So I'm gonna try that because I'm out of practice when it comes to winged liner. Oh no, oh no, I'm doing what I said I wouldn't do. I'm going in backwards. Oh, okay, well, I mean, we'll make do. Okay. it's okay. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. Right? Right. Okay. Maybe I'm not using it correctly. I don't know. Help a girl out. Wow. Okay. Some thick liner, but yeah, we'll work with it. We need to practice that clearly. I'm just gonna let it dry for a little bit because I hate it when it gets like you get those little marks on your lids from your eyeliner. So let's just let this dry. They're very uneven. It's okay though. It's fine. Okay, so we'll put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm going to go in with the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. This is the first time I've tried this and I like it. I like the little brush on it. It works great for the bottom lashes. It's nice and thin. Just grabs all of them. All right, for the top lashes. Okay. For the top lashes, I am going to prime them with the CILS Booster XL by Lancome. So, this is, so I've never been a lash girly, like false lashes girly. I usually, I have tried them. So my issue with them is, you know, when you can like see them in your peripherals, I probably haven't put them on correctly then. But it just annoys me. So I have always just had natural lashes. And what I do, I have like 3 or 4 mascaras. And honestly, I just keep building it up until I have the desired effect. So first, I am using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is one of my favorites. OG mascaras. It's been around for a while. Maybe it's the formula of the mascara too. I don't know. I've always just used this one and it has delivered fabulous results. Oh, you see, I got some mascara on my lid. If you have any tips, tricks to avoid that, let me know. Okay, another mascara I'm going in with, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize Volume Mascara. This was just like a gift, I believe. But it's got like a pretty thick spoolie brush. I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeshadow and fix the mess that I created on my eyelid here. This mascara, it's by Sephora. It's Size Up. Kind of got an hourglass shape too. So I just kept building my lashes up until I wanted them to the length that I wanted. I'm just gonna let them dry for a little bit and then reapply a little bit more. But in the meantime, we're gonna go in with some bronzer. So this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. First time I'm trying this. And then we're going to go in with the darkest shade at the bottom here. Make a little fish face, because that's what I used to do. Not make it look so flat. And then I also like to do a little bit of nose contour. So what we'll do, we'll just do like 2 lines down the middle here. Just to make it more like a cute little button nose. Okay. And then a little bit of bronzer right in the, like, maybe right there. And then the tip. Kind of like that. Okay. And then we're gonna blend. So just keep blending. Oh yeah, this is gonna make me sneeze. Just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep blending, blending, blending. Not bad. Okay, so I'm going to go in with more mascara and apply more of it. For big lashes. One day I will master wearing falsies. Okay. For the blush, I'm going to go in with NARS Orgasm X. I used to use the color, is it Tahoe, T-A-O. It was like a really bright magenta, but I didn't see it there, so this one, it is. Usually I used to smile and just kind of dab it onto the cheeks up into the hairline, just to give like a little bit of a natural flushed look. And also back in 2020, I used to, with whatever leftover product that's on the brush, just kind of do a little sweep on the center here. Pretty. Highlighter. I do like to go in with the liquid highlighter and then set it with the powder. So this one is by Rare Beauty. First time trying anything by Rare Beauty, in the color Mesmerize. So I'm going to put a little bit kind of on the corner here just to highlight it. Down the nose, little dot on the center of the nose, and then we used to highlight like the top of the lip, right? Okay, so let's try this out. Just kind of there. Sure. And I'm going to use my beauty blender for this and see how that works. Okay. other side. That was a lot. And then down the nose. A little bit in the center. Top of the lip. And then again, just blend. Oh, geez. Now to set the powder, set the liquid highlighter, we're going to use, I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. So I think I'm going to use the shade Moons. Let's use Shimmer, or it's Summer, sorry, this one right here. It's the lightest one. And then I'm just going in with, I think these are called fan brushes, like the highlighter brush. Just on the, set the liquid highlighter basically. Okay. And of course, more mascara. I don't like how my blush got a little dull after I put the highlighter on, so I'm just going to apply a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. Perfect. To line my lips, this pencil is by MAC, this lip pencil. It's called Spice. I'm just gonna line my lips. I think I'm gonna do like a nude lip. It's always my go-to. Lips are lined. The lipstick that I'm using, it's called Teddy 2.0 by MAC. I've never used the original Teddy, so I'm curious what the difference is between Teddy 1 and Teddy 2. I do want a little bit of a glossy lip, so the lip gloss is by MAC again, and this one is Spite. It's just their lip gloss. That's pretty. Okay, to set it, we're going to use, I got a bunch of these little mini Fix Plus setting sprays. So thank you to the lady that gave me those at the MAC store. Oh, this one's over, okay. Fear not, we have more. And then, I guess this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night. just give a little bit of splash of this. Oh, I forgot. I always like a little bit of like bright shadow in the corner of my eye here. So let's go in with the shadow brush and then the color Bribe that we used for our brow bone, and just kind of pop that in the corner in where your eye is. Now I used to do this for like a little bit of a brightening effect, opens up your eyes. Do people still do that? Probably, I guess, right? And of course, touch up the mascara. Well, that's the finished look. The liner definitely needs work, like the liquid liner. Yeah. This is how I used to do my makeup in 2020. If you have any suggestions, anything that would help me out, make it look better, let me know. Leave it in the comments. I will definitely try it out, and I cannot wait to learn with you guys. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.